Good morning, people. Good morning. I will be swapping views in a hot, quick second. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So I believe we're over here. Hopefully, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Good morning, everybody. James here, of course, from the Dragon Blogger team. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you guys are all having a great day thus far. Oh, it's just one of them mornings where I'm just going to be like, yep, here I am. But we're here. We're going to do this, right? We're going to get through it. We're going to have fun. All that other cool jazz, right? That's what I think. Making sure we are live on all social platforms. I do need to shut one off. Okay. We should now be golden. Golden, guys. Golden. So, guys, we've got a cool little show for you guys today. We got a bunch of great products, amazing pieces. We're actually going to show you guys the new Tozo PB5. This is a nice little power bank that packs quite a little wallet for you. So pop over here. We actually have a little video to play. Now, the Tozo PB5 is a really phenomenal... Yeah, you're first, buddy. You're first. Let's just be honest. Hey, I'm here. 27,000 milliamp 3-port portable power bank, guys. It's going to work well for your laptops and your phones in this far. It's definitely Friday, buddy. Definitely Friday. I'm feeling every last bit of it. Now, you know what? Let's stop this video. We will restart this talking about that in a second. Hey, Phil, do you see something behind me? Do you see that thing back there? It's like a little trick. It's ominous, but it's there. You know the little shelf back there with bright orange handles? You see, I got it sitting there, right? Yeah, but you see, I actually have a solar panel sitting here, because my apartment gets all of the sun most of the day. I want to attempt to actually try and charge this. I know around 11 o'clock or so the sun will start hitting this. I want to see if I can actually get a small charge off of the solar panel inside my apartment, because if I don't have these curtains closed, I can't look out the window. So I want to attempt something that's never been done. So we're attempting that. I don't think it's going to do anything fancy, but hey, what? Might as well try something, right? That's the 100 watt. That is the 100. Now I could have threw a couple 100s there. I don't have the 500 yet that they created. They were actually out of stock. I will be getting it though. There's a whole bunch of more information too. So the month of November is going to be an extremely busy month for me. We are going to be going to like 4-hour shows and stuff like that. So we're going to have some fun with this and all of that. But yeah, so I'm actually attempting to see if this will actually work and take a charge. If it does, I'm going to do some videos that way of it. I need to do another test up with this as well, because I want to plug something in it and then unplug it, because they say it's a 0 millisecond swap over. So I want to test that as well. You sure she ain't got me beat? She might have me beat. Just, you know. So anyways, yeah. So we're going to tap that. Now back to this 140 watt charging capability power bank with 27,000 milliamps. There's a $20 clippable coupon that you guys can take $20 off of it. If you use the single USB-C port, you're going to get 140 watts in and out charging capability. If you use multiple ports, it's going to actually divide the power up in between those pieces with that. Now, it's a really good... Yeah, I don't know. I'm something. Oh. With this, you should be able to do an iPhone 15 at least 5 charges, which is going to be great. Your MacBook Pro, you should actually be able to charge your MacBook Pro 2.5 times, which is kind of cool with this. Now, charging capability is all going to depend on the actual port you're using. It also has a display on the front. The display is kind of like that one that Phil wanted that I have that we're not going to talk about. So it's got an interactive display that's going to show you guys the power percentage, the charge rate, what plug you're using, the temperature it's actually running at. It reminds me exactly of that device, just without the see-through cover. Yep. Is it a holiday weekend? I don't. So I have Jackery tomorrow night. So I don't have a 3-day weekend. I forgot to stream yesterday, for good reasons though. Unfortunately, I have to make up for it. So I'll probably be doing like 2 TikTok shows tomorrow and then Jackery tomorrow night or something like that. So, but guys, Tozo, what can I say? Tozo's a phenomenal thing. Boss Man is at the cabin, so he's out having some nice family time. It is his son Oliver's birthday today, so happy birthday to Oliver if anybody is actually on the Dragon Blogger side watching, which is kind of cool. Tozo Golden and all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's right. It's a holiday Monday. I totally forgot Monday's a holiday. Phew. Justin's trying to write me, but I can't write him back. All right, we have another Tozo product, guys. This is the Golden X1 earbuds. Kind of really nice, phenomenal. I'm going to actually let the sound play this one. X1s are an amazing earbuds that I'm actually enjoying right now. Now, these are a really great piece. They have a balanced amateur driver and high dynamic driver. They are 12mm drivers, guys. Inside that package, you're going to be greeted with this beautiful egg-shaped carrying case in this blue coloration. Inside, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the amazing earbuds left and right, and of course, that beautiful screen that's going to show you guys the battery indication. 8 hours of playtime on the earbuds itself, plus another 30 in the case, waiting for you to be used. Now, the even better part is it's got a USB-C charging port on the back for you. Now, with it, they do have an app that you can use that's going to give you 32 preset EQ modes and 6 noise reduction modes on top of that. Now, you also have firmware updates in there, and you guys can actually go into transparency mode. These are going to do about 12 hertz all the way up to 44.1 kilohertz of music range. Now, I was actually testing and having fun with these, but you're also going to get, of course, ear tips if you guys need different ear tips in this beautiful little case of those ear tips with that. You're also going to get a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, nice short cable with this. Now, when you pull them out, of course, you're going to be greeted once that pairing is simplified and very easy to do. When you're done, put them back in, of course, the case, and you're good to go. Now, with this, you're going to get over 99 feet of connectability with unobstructed connections. If you have walls, it's going to actually drop that connections down. Guys, these are amazing. I was actually doing great sound quality on these earbuds. They fit really well. Do have, of course, the changeable ear tips if you guys need. Good battery life. Just a well-rounded piece. Now, yes, let's talk about price point on this. These are probably some more expensiver earbuds than you've seen from Tozo. Like, they're about $149 normally. They're like 33% off today. They're like $99.99. It's the quality of the sound from these and the battery life and the usability with this. These are what's called the Knowles LDAC high-res audio, and that it really does produce the sound quality that you would expect from a price point with this. Now, 3 different colorways. You get the blue, you guys can get the champagne, or you guys can get the Galaxy blue/black colorway. Great little piece. 8 hours of usage on the earbuds, 32 with the case backup, multiple EQ presets, 6 types of active noise cancellation modes. So you can actually like do, let's say, reduce white noise, or you can do normal mode. You guys can do custom patterns. Leisure mode, I think it's like transparency, where you guys can hear everything and it picks up the background even more with that, which is kind of phenomenal. It does work anywhere from 12 hertz all the way up to 44.1 kilohertz. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not really going to notice 12 hertz in an earbud. All right? It's just not going to produce that 12 hertz. I'm going there with that because I know my car stereo box is tuned at 26 hertz, and it takes a lot to get there. So it's just one of those things. Now, they do say it 12mm diameter dynamic speakers with polymer composite materials that are built into these. Really, really great little piece. So if you're looking for an earbuds like that, definitely check those ones out. They also have what's called the PA2. Now, this is like a little Bluetooth speaker that's got IPX8 waterproofing and all of the other cool stuff. Today we're taking a look at this beautiful little Bluetooth speaker from Tozo. This is the PA2. Now this is actually a dual driver with dual bass diaphragms. The diaphragms are of course on the side, which is kind of cool. Dual drivers of course inside this. Now fully IPX8 waterproof, so you guys can take it outside and not have to worry about it. It can be played in the rain. Now your dual drivers are going to produce a really great sound. Of course with the passive radiators on the side, it's going to give you that little extra oomph for this. Now you're going to get about 25 hours of playtime on this actual set with this, and it does have a customizable EQ app that you can pair up as well. That EQ app is going to give you all the customizations that you can want to sound it however you need, or even set it up to the preset EQs that are in there. Now 16 watts of sound, and of course that very beautiful Bluetooth connectability is going to give you a nice 90 plus feet of connection without a problem. 16 EQs in the app, of course, preset or even on side this. On the back, you're going to be greeted with the USB-C port. It's also where you're going to be able to put your lanyard if you need a lanyard. It does come with the USB-C to USB-A charging cable as well. You have your Bluetooth button, your power button, your play and pause, your volumes up and down, and the EQ set for it. Now what we're going to actually do is we're going to pop over, we're going to play a little music, and we're going to mess with the sound for you guys real quick. Now that I have background removal off, we're actually going to press play on this device. Now I'm going to hit the EQ. Just changing the sound quality. So we can actually adjust the volume up and down if we want. Now I'm going to bring the volume down, but I'm going to keep playing this, guys, because this is actually a really cool little piece. But if you got a great sounding little Bluetooth speaker, it's going to do phenomenally well. Great battery life, and let's be honest, it's fully waterproof, water resistant. With the IPX8 rating, you guys can put it in the water in your tub. It's not going to hurt it, and it's still going to work. The passive radiators are going to give you a little extra bass, which is kind of cool with that as well. It's a phenomenal product at a great price point. I mean, you're getting it for like $29.99 today on Amazon, so definitely a good choice for that. Now, if you also want to, you guys could also do the smartwatch. Today we're taking a look. Go into this. Now, I'm not a really big fanatic on smartwatches. Now, yes, I test them out and I use them. I'm more preferred of an analog style or, you know, this type of style of watch. This is what I prefer. Now, using the smartwatches, they have their place for sure. Now, I've been told that I need to keep track of my blood pressure and my heart rate and all of the other stuff throughout the days for the next couple of weeks before my next appointment, just because they want to keep track of it. Smartwatch can do that, and that's where the Tozo will actually work out well for you. Now, this Tozo S5 smartwatch can do all of that, including changing the face of the dial. It comes with like a silicone band, but you can change it out for a metal band. I prefer metal bands, and that's why I don't always wear smartwatches. It is fully rechargeable. You should get over, you know, I would say over a week or more of usage with it without a problem. It does come with the charging cable. Right there, of course, is just the piece with this, and that is the accessibility. Activates by moving, so if you move your hand properly, the screen will come on, and that's the way it is. You can actually turn that off with this. Now, some other cool things is guys, you can set it up to keep track of all of your activities. Rather it being, you know, running, jogging, riding, biking, pedal exercising, and all of that. It's got a place for it inside there. And you'll click it in, you'll set a target, and then it's going to activate. Now, like most smart watches, proximity is, of course, movement of the arm to keep track of steps. That can be fidgeted if you're like me and talk with your hands and motions. That's going to add extra steps to it. You're not actually burning those calories. So take it with a slight, small grain of salt of the actual numbers you're getting. Yes, it will actually do that, but you'll have the variations of those steps because your movement is Oliver here. No, Oliver is not in here. He is in a cabin in the middle of the woods. No, they're up at Big Bear Lake vacationing. So they're doing Big Bear Lake vacation. Justin was just talking to me and somewhere else. So yeah, that's where they're at. So and that boy would be sleeping. I don't expect him to be up at this time in the morning. Come on. But you know, just Justin is, I think, talking to me off his phone. does it. So right there, got a smartwatch if you're looking for that. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the show. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. I don't feel right. Have you guys noticed that I haven't had a Dragon Blogger hat on in a couple weeks? It feels incorrect to not have a Dragon Blogger hat. It's not right. I do have a new one coming though. Actually, I have 2 new hats coming, which is kind of funny because I mean, if you guys saw, so like on my computer, hold on, wait. This is very funny. These are all stacked on top of my computer. So, oh, really? Did you? Well, Sheila, did you notice over here? We have this big boy sitting here, huh? Oh, we can kind of talk about it. You guys want to talk about it for a second? We can talk about this. That is the 5,000 plus from Jackery. That is a product that is on pre-deal, so you can pre-purchase it for drop date. Now, it is over 5,000 kilowatts of power. Can be added up to 30 kilowatts of hour power with batteries. It's got what's called low pass charging capability with low pass solar panels, like this beautiful 100 watt or the 200 watt or their new 500 watt, or you can do what's called high pass connections. Now, your high pass voltage connections are going to be like for your bigger solar power grids. And those actually have a plug for it on the opposite side to connect up to the larger solar charging capabilities. With this device, it can actually do 7,200 watts of pure sine wave power through each of the AC ports. Now, it actually has on the front 4 of the standard 3 prongs, and then it's got on the side a 110 and a 220 style plug, so you guys can connect up your washers and dryers and other stuff like that, which is actually pretty cool and phenomenal. The 5 kilowatts of hour power by itself should be able to run your house for a day without a problem. Add the batteries, and then you're going to have, 7 or 8 days of usage with that. Now, here's where it's kind of cool, though. You can actually run this in parallel with the second 5,000 plus and connect up to more batteries to get you over 60 kilowatts of hour power. Some other cool parts about this is 0 seconds of switchover. So 0 milliseconds of switchover. If you lose power and this device is connected into a wall and it's running off of a wall, you lose power, it's going to have 0 second switchover, so you don't have to worry about your computer losing power. It's going to stay on. It's right there with that. It's actually the first one I've seen that can do that besides gas generators, which is kind of cool. 3 ways of connecting it to your house with, of course, the NEMA connections, the individual switchovers and everything with that as well. One drawback of the system is it weighs 134 pounds. It's a 134-pound package, so it does weigh a little bit for that. Cool part is it's actually got 4 wheels instead of 2, so you have 4 wheels to roll it around. It's got a handle just like the 3000 and the 2000 Pro, and all of the other stuff, which is actually really, really cool. You can put it, yeah, exactly. You can put it where it belongs and it can stay there, or you can take it with you. And I'll actually kind of show it to you. So let's see if I can do this. So I was actually testing to see if I could get solar power from sitting just in the house, which I know I get enough light, so we're just going to test that. But we're going to kind of wheel it. I mean, yeah, you see the handles? Roll it around and wheel it. Or just like that, pick it up, tip it, and roll it. So it's got that. It has, of course, the 2 large handles on the sides to kind of lift it. Now, let's be honest, 134-pound package. It's a lot of weight to lift for that. On the side, this is where you're going to find all of your battery connections, your charging ports, your solar charging ports inside a flap. Opposite side, your 220 and 110, and another parallel connecting port This port, of course, is going to be for your switch over switch on the wall. So yeah, it's definitely a beastie machine that's going to do quite a bit for the people that need something like that. And I think the machine alone right now, the price point on the machine is like $3,500. So not a bad price point on pre-sale. It's like 3,500. But if you guys wait until tomorrow night's Jackery show, there's usually discounts. So yeah, I'm testing out a theory. I want to see if I get enough light when the sun starts hitting my window to actually charge inside my house. So, very, very cool little product right there. Now I got hiccups. I lifted that up and I got hiccups. All right, we got baby. Tired of walking around and your phone dying all the time and not having a way to charge it. Well, I couldn't run it at all. Yeah, you're probably going to have to most definitely. Phil, did the title not change correctly over there or something? Yeah, you got to stay up on the charging. You might need extra like solar panels to run it, but yeah, if you are some machines, yeah, this one should be fine though. That should run it. I got an option for you, and that's from Bezos. Now, this is actually a MagSafe wireless charger. This is actually a really cool little piece. It's stuck in, of course, the package. I'm going to show you guys. Huh? Ultra thin and very beautifully well done. Now, this is a 20-watt wireless charger. It is MagSafe. It is a 10,000 milliamp style device. It is a magnetically connected device that you're going to connect up like this. Well, right there. Well, this will do that. First and foremost, you're going to peel the plastic off the back of it so you are ready to go with this. Now, this is actually going to allow you to instantly be able to connect up and then start charging. On the bottom is the indication of the charge level and the USB-C port. Now, 10,000 milliamps means you guys are going to be able to charge your iPhone 14 at least 2 times, with that being said, which is actually kind of cool. Now, this is, of course, a nice little wired charger that you guys can use wired if you want. 20 watts wired charger, 7.5 watts wireless charging capable. You can also do 5 watts or, of course, 10 watts if you're doing dual charging. Now, if you're doing dual charging, the top one, of course, is going to be 5 watts wireless and 10 watts wired. Guys, quick, simple, easy little piece that's going to allow you to charge on the go if you need, nice and thin. The Bezos MagSafe portable wireless charger, 10,000 milliamps. It's probably the way to go. Definitely a way to go. If you guys are looking for something like that, that's going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal piece. His during the day and charges on the wall at night. That's weird because I'm pretty sure my electric company charges the same amount no matter what. And that's why I'm testing this theory out, because let's be honest, if I have to recharge 5 kilowatts every time, it's going to be a lot of... I'm going there. All right, we're going there. Victoria, good morning. How are you doing? Now, a lot of you guys know I do streams for Jackery as well, and I have all of their power stations. Now, the one thing I've noticed is I've been using the power stations quite a lot, so I've been having to recharge these things. To recharge a 5 kilowatt power station, a 3 kilowatt power station, a 2 kilowatt power station, and so on, is pretty much raised my electric bill for a little bit. So, Leon, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So you're talking, it's like a double door fridge with the ice machine and all the other variations, right? So with one of those, that's approximately 520 watts of power to about 600 watts of power. So like the Jackery Explorer 3000 will allow it to run approximately 5 to 6 hours with that variation of that. Now, I can tell you right now, though, if you are in a household that does not open your fridge a lot, you'll get a longer runtime with that. The variations of those runtimes will actually change on for a good reason. First and foremost is you don't have to worry about the cycle of the actual fridge kicking on and off more, because your fridge does not constantly run. Your fridge will kick on and off after a set temperature point with that. So with those set temperature points, if you are not opening the freezer or not opening the other thing, that means your fridge does not have to go into what's called uh, defrost mode or compression mode. Your fridges will last longer on one of those devices. Now, yes, the 3000 will probably run at about 6 to 7 hours, just like the Blue Yeti. If you are one of those people that are in and out of your fridge a lot, or you have an ice machine that is constantly running. If you can turn off the ice machine, you don't need the ice machine running on your fridge, it will actually lower the power draw of that. If you have a smart fridge with a smart screen, it's going to take more power to run that because it's a constant power source. So that's the variations with those. But yeah, you're definitely, if you have just a standard double door with ice machine, you can turn that ice machine off. It'll take less draw off of it. The less you open that fridge, the more and longer it will run. So just like, your power goes out, you leave your freezer shut. You don't allow your kids to get in there and grab popsicles. The longer it's shut, the longer it will stay frozen and cold. So that's all it is. Whole house generator. Wow. I don't have a whole house generator. Alex Rodriguez, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What else do we got? That was Bezos. Oh, we got another Bezos little brick charger. Getting ready to go on a trip, but you don't want to use, of course, those public ports. Well, what do? Yeah, I don't like to use the public ports, so why not grab a 45-watt Pico Go C1 USB-C charging port? This is a single USB-C port to plug straight into a wall, so you don't have to worry about all of those plugs in an airport, motels, and actually putting virusware onto your phone or hacking your stuff. 40-watt quick charger means it's great to go. It's got, of course, their GaN technology, which is going to allow it to charge really, really fast. And I like that. I don't think she will get enough long enough charge on the AC. Yeah, probably not. Not with the AC 180. Yeah, it's so if they are charging at the same time they are running, if they're pulling more wattage out of the system that they are putting in it, it will not stay running and stay charged. That's just the math of the technology. So yeah, you're going to have to, let's say if you have 520 watts of draw coming out of your system, you need at least 520 watts of charging going into the system while it's running. If you're charging during times it's not being ran, then yeah, it's only going to run for a certain amount of time before it has to be recharged, depending on how much draw there is coming out of that system. Now, a good way to test that is to get a power draw tester. A power draw tester, they actually sell them here on Amazon. You can plug it into the fridge, see how much draw or power it's actually taking to run that device. And then you can do the math to see what type of system you're going to need to keep it running at that point. So you can, but a more accurate way to do it is to actually watch it on the actual. It's like a full-on power draw system setup. Now, yes, these systems will tell you the draw, the power that it's coming out of, but there's a whole different math and algorithm that the other systems can kind of show you. It does a whole bunch of different stuff. It's how you kind of do the testing to figure out these systems. Do I have one? I might actually have one laying here. If I have one laying here, I'll show it to you. I don't know if I have it laying here, though. I have so many web cameras, I don't know. Power draw. Oh, no. Actually, it's not laying here, so I cannot show you. Yeah, I would say you're getting about 7 hours or so, yeah. Most of them 6 to 7 hours. Like the 3000, you're going to get about 6 to 7 hours. Now, I can tell you, my buddy plugged in his standard double door refrigerator with ice machine into the 1500 Pro Jackery. It lasted 8 hours. It lasted all night till the power came back on, approximately 8.5 hours. Now, like I said, that variation will vary if you guys are opening and closing those doors a lot, or if you have ice, or if you have a smart screen, or kids that open the doors. Let's be honest, kids opening doors, or if you're always in there, if you're the type of person that stands there with the door open looking for what you want, it's gonna draw that back quicker. Flinkle, Bummerman, what's up? How you doing? Charge a phone, a light, and maybe run a TV. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Just get the 5,000. Get the 5,000 right there. 5,000 plus. It'll run whatever you need. You're good. Don't worry about it. Liz, we turned this into a power station stream. This is not what's supposed to be going on today here. Getting ready to go on a trip, but you don't want to use, of course, those public ports. Well, what do? Well, you go out and grab the Beizoo. We already showed you that video. We don't need that one. What we're going to talk about is... All right, Justin put two of the same things on here, so I'm just going to tell you, we also have the Beizoo's 100-watt retractable cable in the carousel with that. The retractable carousel is... no, yeah, you could do that. You could get the expandable batteries, too. Yeah, no, I totally understand. So the retractable cable, USB-C to USB-C, guys, 100-watt pass-through, perfect pair for, of course, the Beizoo's 45-watt brick, too. So if you guys are looking for something like that, definitely check that out. Now, we also have some Ulanzi products. I like the Ulanzi keyboards. I think Sheila has one. I know Phil's got a couple. Today we're taking a look at a keyboard from Ulanzi. I have quite a bit of them, and so does Nikita. This is actually kind of cool. This is a full aluminum keyboard. This keyboard weighs more than most keyboards that you've seen out there because it is fully aluminum housing design. Now, it is, of course, wireless and Bluetooth connectability, and also can be used with the USB-C to USB-A cable. It does come with, of course, changing keys. It also comes with changeable keycaps, or, of course, the space bar and number arrows and all of that. Now, with it, this is actually a really quiet keyboard. This is not loud. This keyboard's got a membrane system set into it that actually makes the keys quite quiet. Now, it's got a Coco switch keying with it, of course, with this. Has, of course, the 2.4 gigahertz dongle. The dongle, of course, is hidden behind that little plate right there for you, which is kind of cool. Literally tap the plate down in, and it'll slide out, and you're up, and you're ready to grab it. You guys can multi-connect this device. You can connect it up through the dongle, through Bluetooth, or through cable, and having switch through the actual connections. Now, it also has an adapter switch for Macs and, of course, Windows regular devices or Android devices, all right? You'll hit the switch, and that's where it's going to activate. It does have RGB lighting, but does not stand out the brightest on this one. Just saying it. Because it is a fully aluminum keyboard with the membrane housing to quiet the keys down, the lighting is not as bright as you would expect. But very, very beautiful keyboard. It's a talk about piece for me. I like it. Phenomenal. Now, if you want one, well, I was just about to say it, but if you want one with the numbers pad and is very, very quiet. Today we're taking a look at this very beautiful keyboard from Ulanzi. This is the YZ98. Now, this is a gasket mechanical keyboard with 99 keys. Now, it is a hot swappable Bluetooth 5.0 and 2.4 gigahertz connectability, but it can also be used with the USB-C. Now, on the back is where you're going to be greeted with your 2.4 dongle. It's also where you're going to be greeted with your switches to switch between Bluetooth, wired, or wireless control. This is also where you're going to click between Mac and, of course, Windows as well. Now, you have your USB-C connecting and charging port. On the front, you have this full functioning keyboard, but right here, you're going to notice that there's a little symbol piece right here. If I tip this over, That's going to come out, and that's where you're going to put your page up, and of course your actual other buttons. Now, I actually pulled those keys out for purposes of this design because you can actually pull them out. Now, it does come with all the key swaps, and it also comes with other colors of keys, so you can actually change out the black keys to, of course, a gray colorway if you don't like black. Golden. Now, it is a brown switch cherry style key, of course, right here, mechanical key right there for you. Swap it out. Piece. Now, RGB lighting. There you go. Through. Now, when I, of course, turn this on, you guys will see that the RGB lighting starts lighting up, which looks like Now, it does have two badges you guys can put in, the technology, like circuit board badge, or, of course, the space badge with, of course, I believe it's like Saturn on it, which is kind of cool. Now, this one is still multi-point connection, 2.4, Bluetooth, or USB-C. Very, very silent keyboard, full keyboard with number pads. Does have certain media keys. It is a phenomenal product. Comes in multicolors as well, which is kind of cool. Another really great one with this, of course, if you guys need keyboards at good price points, Unzi's got you covered. They also have some, anime style ones if you guys want those as well. Now, the anime ones to me are just a little. Most of the anime is on the back of the keyboard, not on the front. Just going there, right? You guys are going to notice me rub my eye quite a bit today. Just ignore it. It's nothing wrong, I promise. Oh. We got a Sheila video. You guys want to watch what Sheila does for us around here? Let's watch. Let's see. Sheila, do your thing.
They make such great products.
I should make her jump on mic and do it. Talk in person.
TV backlight with fisheye correction, function sync, and it's for a 75 to 85 inch TV. I have a 75 inch. So here's the connections. You have power, and you have the cord that goes to the lights, and then you have a cord that goes to the sensor, and this runs all of those and syncs them.
I'm gonna tell you right now that my neighbor downstairs, his TV's in front of his window and has all the lights on it too. And you can literally see it driving down the road. You can see his window. It sticks out so bright. But it still will glow. Even off curtains like this, they glow. You'll see the glow. It actually is pretty cool. Now, if you guys did it like on a wall like mine, of course, the glow will reflect back to you a little bit more with that. Now, with that being said, throw some blackout curtains back there. At nighttime while watching a movie, you don't have to worry about it. It's like having a log. You're good to go. Sheila just didn't want to put her blackout curtains up because, well, why do you blame her? She's got the see-through curtains. The app, of course, is Govee. Works with all of their products. Works very, very fundamentally very well. And is going to do as you need what you need with this. Now, I don't care what the neighbors think. She's asleep. No, that's not what I meant. I meant you wanted your neighbors to see all of that glow outside your window. So you won't put your blackout curtains up. You're sitting there bird-eyeing the neighbors. I know it. You probably got binoculars out like, what are they up to? What are they up to? Yeah. Or she's out there like, don't you touch my Govee lights. I know you're out there. Govee, guys. Govee TV lights. Got set back there. You guys can see them kind of glowing. A little bit hard with it. You guys will start seeing that sun start hitting that solar panel. We're doing a test. I want to see if I can get at least maybe 60 watts of charge off of the solar panel from inside my house. Now, it probably ain't going to happen, but I'm just testing it to see. Reason is because I set perm lights on the side of the house, which is blasting. That shit, you're mean. Mean. You don't have a timer where your lights shut off at night? Oh, well. That's so mean, Sheila. Sheila, she's like, she's doing her witch laugh. I'm a teacher, I tell you. Got another Sheila video, guys.
Another great product by Govee. It's a floor lamp.
Alright, this is the Govee RGB IC Go Light with Matter. And it does matter, alright, with Matter. Now, it is a fully lit up rope light lamp that's going to, of course, look like a stick with a round base at the bottom. The round base has got another round ring of LEDs on it. Yeah, I agree, Sheila. Your hand is in the way. Is there another video? So we have a new system that automatically draws the videos up for us, but it's supposed to give us multi videos, and it doesn't. It is not, and I'm not sure why it's not. So yeah, why is that new? Hey, I wonder if Bossman knows the new system isn't working. Technically, this is a stream I already did, so he knows. There's another one. I know he knows. He knows. What's he know? What's he know? What did he know? Huh? Did he know that James wants a breakfast burrito? I would love a breakfast burrito. Bacon, eggs, potato, cheese, a little bit of sour cream, and a bunch of hot sauce. Yes, no. So Sheila, no. So I can kind of explain it. So we have a different sheets set for the live shows. So it's not in conjunction with our other sheets. So I don't think he actually added it into this side to have the multiple links pop up like the other one. That's what I was kind of saying. So I think that's kind of not on this other side. Yeah, so I kind of do my shows a little. I run my shows a little different than Blake as well. Blake will preset up like 10 to 15 videos at a time, whereas I'm doing it. I'm pulling videos out of the sheets, so it's a little different. So right there, guys, Govee. Govee is a phenomenal product. I like Govee. I have so much Govee. It's all around me, and I love it. Govee, great price. Product lasts, works well. I've only had one bad product from Govee, and it was not Govee's fault. It was my fault. And so that's what happened. I broke the light, not Govee. I can also tell you Sheila broke some Govee lights as well. Something about she let the garage door open and it pulled a cable. Uh-huh. Yeah, Sheila. I heard all about it. Heard all about it. As it were, mine broke. It was actually this chair right here. So if you guys see this, I don't know if you guys can kind of see this. Let's see. Let's roll back. You see these arms? See how high they are? So if I roll up to my table, they actually hit right into the area of my LEDs that were on the bottom of my computer desk, and that broke it myself. So I broke the lights myself. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, me broke stuff. I thought the ministers did it. No, it was me. I mean, she might have been the one that did it with the chair, but it was my fault of placing the LEDs and the chair in the height of the LEDs. So, you got to be cautious. Yeah. I will take full blame even if she's the one that was in the chair at the time. I will take 100% blame. There are no more RGB lights down there to be broken. Sad. Because Sheila's hitting that beautiful age of 49, Laura, we're going to talk about hearing aids. And I know, Sheila, 49 is a really hard age for you. It's, one step closer to that 50 range. I was trying to be really nice while making a joke at the same time, but I don't think it came out correct. You don't look that old, all right? You don't look as that age. Just saying. All right. It's all right. My wife is 7 years older than me. My wife is 7 years older than me, people. Yeah. I'm still a little kid. I'm young. I may look old because of the gray hair. I'm not that old. I'm not that old. All right, hearing aids.
Charge.
Guys, these are the DMR rechargeable hearing aids. They are, of course, dual microphone style hearing aids with, of course, multi-connection usage. Now, the cool part is with these guys, full recharge time, long battery life, and $25 clippable coupon. But they have what's called a 16-channel sound processing with, of course, noise canceling built in. These are not amplifiers. You're not going to be able to amplify outside sound. These are going to work in the range of 200 to 600 hertz with dual microphone and pre-programmed built in. Now, with that being said, it's going to take 2 hours to fully charge the case and the earbuds to give you 18 hours of usage and then some, right? So that's all it's going to take. Now, with that being said, you're going to have 3 extra charges on the case as well. You have easy operated mode switch, and the mode's going to allow you to switch between standard, restaurant, outdoor, or music mode. Now, with it, it has, of course, the earplug stabilizing bar. The stabilizing bar can be clipped down to the size you need. The earplug / sound tube should not be clipped. Do not cut that. They are, of course, in gray colorway. I wish they were a little bit more hidden of colors, or they came in skin tones that you can pick out your own skin tone. They don't do that. They work well. Great battery life, even though I can hear perfectly fine and I can hear my wife yelling at me all the time. You could still use these if you really needed to. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Too older than my ex. Wow. Oh, well, you see? Yeah. I make fun of my wife all the time. I was like,
Take a look at a pair of.
I make jokes like, body of a 40-year-old, the stable mentality of a 12-year-old kid. How did she put up with it? No clue. Hearing assistance, guitar player. You would think I would need hearing assistance. I don't need it. I should have to have hearing assistance. All right, these are the the EXA E5s. Now, the EXA E5s are actually a really great, really amazing Bluetooth headset. 2.4 gigahertz, price point about $49, $6 clippable coupon. Now, these are a noise-canceling microphone built in that swivels about 45 degrees, has a USB-C connection or USB-A dongle for the 2.4 low-latency connection. If you don't want to use the 2.4 connection, use the 3.5 wired connection, the 5.3 Bluetooth connection, and swap through those modes. With, of course, the 2.4 gigahertz, you're going to get under 20 milliseconds of low latency. If you use a wireless connection, down to about 15 milliseconds of connectionability with that. Now, what I'm going to actually tell you is if you use a wired connection, low latency has disappeared and pretty much obsolete. Now, these are 50 millimeter drivers, has 3D surround technology built in with the diaphragms to change and produce the sound in different variations and ways. The microphone is, of course, EXA technology.
No, they don't. This one doesn't claim to be a 3D style or 7.1. It does okay. It's not going to be the world's best in that 3D sound, but it does do decent.
Now, I'm going to tell you that's bull because it does really decently well for 3D sounding in this device. Phenomenal product. Definitely worth getting, checking out, using. If you guys need a headset, EXA E5s are going to be there. Now, we're going to talk about web cameras, and we're going to talk about the Meet 2 4K camera. Now, the Meet 2 4K camera, if I pop down here to dual cameras, we are going to attempt to pull up the software. Once I pull up the software, I will activate the actual camera. We're going to see dual cameras over here, right? So once we activate, we're activated and it's now on. If I really want to, I can pop over here and grab, of course, the ObsBot Meet 4K, and we are now in activation mode, where I can transform this to fit the screen. So there we are. If you guys look at me, We are in, of course, TikTok style videography or usability. It's a 4K camera. This is where it's kind of cool though, because if I really want to, we can go into this with tracking, and then it'll actually track me inside the actual piece. Now, with that being said, my software just froze, and that's because it must be updating. So let's do this and let's do that, and we'll actually get it going. Here's where it's kind of cool, because yes, we can put it in this mode, and yes, you can use the software to kind of swap it, or you can just do this and grab the camera, move the camera over, and you guys notice it automatically changed the position of the actual picture. Now here's where it's going to get kind of cool. So when I transform this, we're going to pop up, and you guys are going to notice that I fit the screen. Now, it can actually auto-track me in field of view. Now, is it doing it over there? Is it doing it over here? No, of course. We have to actually activate the tracking. There is that tracking. So if I want tracking to follow me, I can be followed inside the field of view. And you notice when I go over here towards the light, the coloration is going to change. That's because of all the background lighting. But it keeps me in track of this actual beautiful picture of a quality of a camera. When I'm done and I want to go back to the other style of videography, back to TikTok or Instagram videos, flop it, switch it, we're back over here, and it's up and ready to, of course, transform and fit the screen. That's all there is to it. And now you guys can see that it's actually tracking me, activating, keeping track of me. The Meet 4K is a phenomenal camera. I'm going to tell you right now, check it out, get it, because you're going to love that 4K web camera. That 4K web camera is about $129. That's where it's at, and that's what no way, seriously, no. All right, guys, Sheila got blocked. Don't know why. Not gonna go there, but Sheila got blocked. Sheila. We're over on, of course, the other two social medias as well, so we're good to go. Now, we're going to move over, of course, to this beautiful, let's see if I can get it actually to work. Pop that up. Let's grab this. Let's grab that. We're going to, of course, activate this little camera right here. Now, this camera is, of course, the OBSBot Tail Air. Now, we're going to show you guys the OBSBot Tail Air and, of course, the Tiny 2 at the same time. The OBSBot Tail Air is, of course, a 4K camera that is, of course, AI tracking, but is also wireless. Yeah, you can be over there too. See? Now, with you guys, you have presets where you can change out the presets of the camera and have it set up. That is where I have it set for all of my Jackery stuff. If I want to, we can actually come down here. We can do this. And you guys can see that beautiful Jackery power station. If we really wanted to, we guys can zoom on in, and you guys can kind of see the beautiful, beautiful plugging, the connectabilities of the actual 210 and that 110 larger style Nemo plugs. Look at those. Ah, yes, yes, yes. This is an amazing piece. Now, yet again, it has AI tracking. So if I, let's say, let's zoom out. We're going to bring it all the way around, over, keep coming. As you're going to be scared by that guy. Look, there's a whole bunch of us. Oh, are we all scared now? Normal tracking. So if I move around, it tracks me. If I stand up, it's going to follow me through the area. And of course, I go like this. And I stop. We can actually zoom in. If I do this again, it'll zoom out. Also has voice controls. I can talk to this camera to tell it what to do. So if I wanted to zoom in and follow me, of course, you guys notice it's actually following my body, which is amazing that it can actually do this. Now, you can do upper body, you can do headless mode, or, oh my God, it's just my shirt. You guys can do lower body, or you can do what's called desktop mode. Desktop mode is going to actually drop it down where you're seeing my ugly legs down there. That's right, ugly legs. Whiteboard mode. Whiteboard mode, of course, is going to change the thing. Hand, of course, if you want it to activate with the hand, or, of course, group activation. Both cameras are going to do this. The difference is the Tail Air, of course, is going to do it wirelessly, and, of course, has NDI streaming, which means you guys can actually stream from that device wirelessly. Now, that's where it's at, kind of cool. The cool part is in the next few Jackery streams, I will be using the Tail Air and the Tiny 2. That reason being, the Tail Air is going to be fixed on, of course, that new power station so everybody can see that new power station because I'm actually scared to lift 134 pounds on top of my wife's kitchen table. With that being said, I may still attempt it with little disregard to myself. Yeah. So, guys, OBSBot, if you need an OBSBot camera, all three of those are phenomenal, phenomenal choices. My only downfall is that I need another tripod. No, I think it was a few different things. So it actually, there's three different comments that were actually looks like they're blocked. So I'm not sure. Sheila was bad. She got blocked from Amazon. Sheila, how dare you? All right, you guys need some charging cables, of course, USB-C style. Check these out.
How about these Leeson micro USB cables? These are very tightly braided cables. You get 2 in a pack, and these cables are extremely strong. Usually with braided cables, they're loosely braided, and they could wear over time or get like too thin and you tug them and they eventually break the wire connectors on them. These cables are extremely tough. You cannot break these cables. They're very, very, very sturdy, very durable. If you need micro USB cables, these Leeson cables have you covered. I actually am going to show you 25-pound weight lifted with these cables. Just watch. So here I'm taking the Leeson braided cable and I'm going to tie it around my weight and lift the weight with it. Again, this is a 25-pound weight. You get 2 cables in a pack. I was willing to test one of the cables and risk breaking the cable, but you can see here's a 25-pound disc weight. This is my Flybird adjustable weight. All 25 pounds of discs are added on the weight. Here I'm wrapping the cable around multiple times. This weight here, again, I'll do it a whole bunch of times here. And lifting by the cable, again, I'm just pulling by the cable. I don't want to do the plug head specifically, but I'm just testing the cable strength itself. And this is me just using that braided cable, lifting a 25-pound weight, pull that much tension on the cable itself. And this cable, I don't feel it stretching. I don't feel it weakening or nothing.
So with that, guys, USB-C to micro USB cables, perfect for a lot of different things. If you need a nice strong cabling, right there is a great little option. Now, you guys can use it for pretty much whatever product that you need. If you guys need, there's also a little Weslet.
I got a very cool
little screwdriver. Now, this is a 49-in-1 kit. This 49-in-1 kit is a $10 product. It actually has a clippable coupon, if I remember correctly, from the other day. Yeah, there's a 10% clippable coupon. Now, you're going to get 49 different bits from the Y2.0 to the Y3.5, all the way down to your Torx or the PH000s or the HO.7 to H4.0. I think even the SL 1.0 and the SL 2.5s in this kit. I believe there's a 2.0 triangle bit and a 3.0 triangle bit. Then you have your hex heads, your Torx heads, like your T2, T15s. There's your standard flatheads, which is like your PH00 and your PH0Os, and all of that in between. Magnetic tips, free spinning device. You should be able to, use pretty much whatever bit and take apart whatever you want. For like your Ring doorbells, your Ring doorbell 2s, your Pros and all of that, I think that's like a T6 and a T15. Those bits should be in this kit as well, so you should be good with that. On top of that, you're going to have a wide variety of different bits. Now, the SIM bit and the MID bit are going to be like for your SSDs and stuff. That's also going to be the same bit that's like your U2.3 and your U2.6. Very niche bit that isn't used wide variety, but it is in there for you guys, which is kind of cool with that. So if you guys need right there, the Wesdet 49-in-1 screwdriver kit. We also have, of course, the Govee Life.
Great products. And
wait a minute here. Govee Life Wi-Fi gate hydrometers. Check this out. Do I have it? Let's see. Sheila, what set's this? So Sheila actually has a set down there. I have a new set. This, of course, is the Wi-Fi Gateway 2. This is the newer variation of these hydrometers. So this is the Gateway 2 variant. It actually has 4 of these pieces and the base that sticks, of course, to the thing. I'm going to be doing that very soon as well. These are actually like water leak detectors, so moisture detectors. I also have the water leak detection variation as well, and other pieces. They're actually going to do well. So what a hydrometer or hydrometer is going to do is actually it's going to tell you how much moisture is in the room or in the area of the room that you're wanting to keep track of. The cool part about that being is if you are a grower of like mushrooms, spices, your own herbs and spices and stuff like that, to keep track of that, or like even drying jerky, making jerky, to know where your room dry content and temperature is at, these will do that for you, and it will push those notifications straight to your phone. I like that idea, and it's going to be perfect for those of you that like store all of your family heirlooms in the basement that you could get flooded. You know who you are. People, people do that. $89 is going to be a no-brainer for me. If you guys are looking for something like that, definitely check that one out. We did not show you the video. I mean, we really don't need to show you the video. It's these 4 little squares that's going to push notifications and can be put pretty much anywhere, including outside. So if you want it in a tree, go ahead. That's up to you. Now we also have, of course, this
Here for the Dragon
duster.
Bloggers, and here I'm showcasing for you this air duster brought to you by...
Now this is the B8 Ace electric duster from Fantech. This is a really, really high powerful air duster. Now this air duster is going to do 110,000 RPMs out of the brushless motor. Max airflow is going to be about 100 ms of flow rate with that. It's got a 2600 milliamp rechargeable battery. It's going to give you guys a 20 to 30 minutes of runtime depending on which mode of speed you have it on. You can actually change that mode of speed if you want to with the press of a button. Now the cool part is this would be good for like cooling down your 3D prints and other variants, or cleaning out your keyboards or your dust, your PC housings, even blowing out your couch or your car. It comes with, of course, separate nozzles, recharging cable, and all the other usages with this. Great little piece, fully usable. It is actually magnetic, so you can put it on a magnetic base to hold it up and charge it if you really wanted to. And I kind of like that idea as well. So, cool piece. Now, I believe... Let me see. Alright, yeah, we're actually showing you guys up next as well. We're going to show you guys a tea kettle from Govee. Now, what I can tell you is I actually have their newer tea kettle right down below.
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at the new product.
It's not what I was grabbing. Videos are in the wrong place. Let's grab this. There's the tea kettle.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you another Govee Life product. This is their electric kettle. First off, the design of it is very sleek. I love the black aesthetic. It matches some of the other black and silver decor that we have, some of the appliances and stuff, and it looks really nice. It has a couple of buttons here that I'll show you how they function, and it's just a very simple design. All you have to do is, put the kettle on here. I already got some water in there, as you can see. Close it, and then go ahead and hit the on button to turn it on. It'll show you the current temperature of the water. I accidentally turned it on for a little bit before I started recording, and so it's a little hot already, but it took absolutely no time to get to this 130 degrees. Now this is the temperature that's going to be set at. 212 degrees Fahrenheit is going to be the boiling point, and as you can see, it already started. I didn't even hit a button. You can hear the sound of it.
Now, it does have, of course, 4 preset modes of temperature settings for you if it's like hot cocoa, teas, and different styles of teas. So you have those temperature settings in there. 24-hour schedule with the app, of course. Keep warm up to 2 hours. Mute the beeping if you want to, and boil dry protection. If it gets no stuff, it's going to know the temperature is going to climb and it'll shut itself down. Now, it's got the 4 modes. It's got formulas like 113 degrees, green tea is 180, coffee's about 205, and black tea is about 212. Quick and simple with this. I was trying to open encrypted messages. Have fun with that one. No, I don't want to. You can't make me. Not going to happen, Sheila. Not going to happen. Cool little tea kettle. Of course, they got another new variant down here. that I'm going to be doing the video in the next day or so when I get time to do videos. My life has been hectic. All right.
James here, and today we're taking a look at...
All right, this is the Asakuki humidifier. This is also a nightlight. Now, this is going to allow you to work for about 72 hours of usage with this piece. Now, with it, it also has an area to put scent pads in. Now, you're literally just going to fill it up with water. You guys can use sink water, or you guys can use purified water. That is up to you. It does have a filtration system that will filter out and bubble and mist the actual water into the air. By adjusting the dial on the front is going to adjust the amount of mist that is coming out of it. By adjusting that amount of mist will also allow more of the scent to flow through. Now, it comes with one lavender pad, but it also comes with a refill things where you can put on your own oils. Maybe you guys want to put your own perfumes on there, or essential oils, or cinnamon extract. You guys do whatever you really want. That's up to you. What that means is, unlike some of the other humidifiers slash scent diffusers, you don't have the scent inside the water, and it won't gum up or actually discolor the casing of the piece, which is kind of cool. It's just in the air of scent. And I kind of like that. Now, the light is low enough that it can be put in a baby's room. The fan is quiet enough that it can be put in a baby's room. You don't have to worry about it. Once you actually put the scent pad in and turn it on and start activating, you're going to start seeing a little mist in the middle. It's a little bit hard to see with that mist, but it does do well for you guys and puts out that much you need. Shipperman, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my friend? What is going on? So the next piece up is going to be the Ann chair under the desk elliptical.
Today we're taking a look at this electric elliptical. Now this is from Ann Cheer. This of course has dual modes, 9 levels of resistance, and of course can actually electrically move itself. Now when we come over here, you guys will see it has a nice large digital screen. It does of course take power, so you have to have it plugged into a power source. I have mine plugged into the Jackery Explorer 600 Plus. If I want to turn it off, I just hit that switch and we turn it off. We have 2 large pedals. That's going to allow us to, of course, start pedaling in both directions. Now, it does have, of course, this little wheel lock for your computer chairs if you're sitting in your computer chair. You are not supposed to be standing on this. You're supposed to be sitting and rolling. Now, there is a remote control, of course, right here that I can actually do this and adjust up if we want to. We can turn it on. Then we can adjust the intensity by just clicking up there with this. Now,
in electric mode, you have 9 speeds of pedaling in, of course, 2 directions. In standard pedal mode without the assist, the actual intensity can go up even higher than that with this. Now, the screen on the front only keeps tracks of calories and, of course, time and distance with that. So you'll know how long you've been in that cycle, how long you've went, and, of course, how many steps. Now, ignore my feet. I did not realize when I did this video I had no socks or shoes on. It was one of those weird days that I did not know what I was doing. Right there, though, if you want a manual pedal, do the manual pedal with that. If you don't want to, put in electric mode and let it go for you. It's a really, really cool idea that you can actually have an electric assist rower or pedal exerciser. It's going to help out for those of you that don't have a full bunch of mobility in your legs to actually do those pedals. And I'm trying to do it without sounding medically or whatever. It was actually kind of cool because my wife has fused feet. Her actually going and working out is a problem, so putting her feet on one of these is actually kind of cool. It can do it while she's sitting, and it's less strain on it while actually getting that exercise in, while allowing the blood to flow, while getting that blood pumping, and it's kind of cool. I like that. A really great idea. Now, if that's not something you want, maybe a water rower is a better idea for you. Now, we also have the Yosuda magnetic water rower. Now, this is actually activated with...
Hello everyone, my name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking...
Now, this, of course, needs to be assembled. I wished I had the other video where it wasn't the assembly video because it's a long video with this. Assembly is going to take you about 30 minutes total time to assemble this piece. you will fill up the water tank with water. The more water you add in there, of course, the more resistance it's going to give you with the actual spinning of the actual device. The less water. Comes with the water filler. Actually has a tablet / phone holder. It also has a digital display. The digital display keeps track of calories earned and burned, time spent, and miles rode with this. Now, rowing is going to work out all of the core muscles from your arms to your back to your legs to your hips and everything in between, right? Because you're using all of the muscles at the same time. You're pushing with your legs, you're pulling with your arms, you're bent, and of course, doing all of those motions. It's going to work out a lot of those actual muscles, which is kind of cool. Once it's put up, of course, right here, he's speeding through, and then he's going to show you guys the water filler, how you funnel it in and fill it up. It will actually tell you the amount of water, and then right there, it's actually spinning, and then that is your resistance. Add more water into it to give it more of a resistance, take more away to allow it to spin more freely. That is up to you how much resistance you need with the device of this style. Really kind of cool. I like the idea. It's going to do very, very well for you guys. Now, another cool piece is this Comfy Air massager. Now, this is actually different. It's been a long, stressful day at work and you want to unwind. Well, I'm going to grab the cordless neck massager from Comfy Air. Now, this is a 4D massager that's already on my neck, but is, of course, rechargeable. Now, this is what's considered a shiatsu 4D deep kneading massager with heat. Now, this does, of course, do 6 powerful kneading massaging nodulars on it. It does, of course, have multiple modes and intensities. 2500 milliamp battery for 1.5 to 2 hour usage time on a full charge. It has what's called like human-like massaging techniques built in, of course, with this, and I'm just enjoying this right now. Now, yes, it does have heating levels, 2 heating levels, 110 degrees and 130 degrees, that heat up really, really well. 2 intensity cycles, low and high, and then, of course, the different massaging module intensities. Now, I'm going to pull this off my neck so you guys can kind of see this. I'm going to hit myself in the eye. Of course, right here is the neck massager. Has their logo. On this, you guys are going to see right back here that these nodulars are moving at, of course, its own pace. With that, it has these nice, beautiful pleatherette straps down here, and it has the tensional holders. Now, with it, it does have, of course, their logo. It is a zipped-up style, so you can clean it. Over here, you have your power button. You'll have your mode button. And, of course, that's going to change the mode. This is going to change up the heating level. And, of course, down below is your intensity with that. Now, to get more intensity, put it on. Now, you can also get more intensity by putting your arms in, of course, the hoops and pressing down. Cool part is the finger-like actual pieces on this that are going to wrap around your neck instead of having just the balls on the back of it. I like this. Now, forward and reverse, multiple intensities, multiple heating levels. It's going to do very, very well and is fully rechargeable. You don't have to worry about it. Cool idea. Great little piece. If you need something like that, check it out. Now, you also have, of course, this hand massager.
Hey, y'all, this is the Syncom hand massager. So I'm going to do...
Now, the Syncom hand massager is a simplified piece that has multiple modes, multiple intensities, and heating levels. You can use it on your left or right hand. It does come in like 6 different colorways. $10 clippable coupon with this. Now, your actual ways it works is by putting your hand in there, and it's going to have an airbag design that's going to massage around, of course, the top of your hand and your fingers. Now, when that is in there, you're going to pick out the intensity from 1, medium, low, or high intensity. Same with your mode. You have 3 different modes of actual inflation of the airbags. You're also going to have 3 seconds to power it up and then 2 heating levels. It's going to take less than 10 seconds to actually heat up. You're going to get about 4 hours of use time off a full charge and about 15-minute timer every time you use it. It will shut off after 15 minutes. Does come with, of course, the carrying bag and, of course, comes with gloves. The gloves are meant to be put on your hand for like massaging. So if you guys want to use massage oil or the heat, that is where the variance of that is actually going to help you with this. So really cool little thing right there. And I kind of like that they actually did that, of course, and have that usability with it. So Syncom hand massager if you guys need.
Hey guys, I'm Deer. I'm going to be...
Cool. Alright, this is just literally a solar hummingbird, solar lights. Looks like a wind chime, not really a wind chime. When they clink together, it has a little plasticky sound. Very, very beautiful when lit up. You're going to get a full night's use off a full day's charge with this, of course, on hand. Now we're going to jump forward where it's actually showing you guys it lit up, and that's where it's going to stand out because that's your lighting of it. Really bright, very vibrant, and beautiful piece right here. Set it up in the yard, hang it up, and you have it. It's going to last you well. Standard RGB colorway. It will change its own colors. You have no choice on the picking of the colors with that. If you need something like that, definitely, hey, there you guys go with that one. They also have other variants and styles of products. So if you guys are looking for something like that, got you covered. They got you covered.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I wanted to showcase to you these 8.5 by 11 frames. So these are going to be really good frames for your diplomas, achievements, just anything along those lines. You can see right here, this is kind of a mock-up, the university of your graduated, whatever that means, but you guys can see that right here. This set is going to come with 5. Now, I wanted to really talk about the quality. First things first, like I said, this is 8.5 by 11, so this isn't really going to be a picture frame because most pictures around this size are going to be 8 by 10. I mean, obviously you could scale it if you wanted to use them as picture frames, but like I said, going back to the quality, you can see that right here you have this nice matte black texture, and honestly I think it feels really nice. They're very high quality. All of the components on the back right here are all metal, so I think that these are all going to hold up really well over time, and you can see that you're able to orient this either in a landscape or a portrait mode. Now if you want to set this up as just a desk standing display, you can do that with this little arm. You could probably remove that somehow. But
now this is a multi-pack kit with the up simples 8.5 by 11 picture frames. Perfect for, of course, your diplomas or other pieces. Maybe your kid drew you some art and that's what you want to hang it. They are all individually wrapped. Comes in a single piece, about $23 for, of course, this kit. So if you guys are looking for some certificate picture frames, they got you covered with the up simples. Or if you guys need some Sojo sunglasses, we also have a variant here, of course.
These ones look really cool.
Now, what I can tell you guys is this is a small square, and they are polarized, and they are really, really cheap. These are like $13. You cannot go wrong with a $13 pair of sunglasses. Now, what I can tell you is at $13, you guys have multi-varieties and styles from Sojo's. A lot of them are around the same price point, and they fit you differently. So make sure it's the style you want when you grab it. But right here, you guys can see the polarized. Now, yes, they do work very, very well in the sun, but I'm going to tell you guys, you might not want to use them at nighttime. It's going to block out the lighting. So, right there for you. If you guys need Sojo's, or for the puppos, we got some stairs.
I am showcasing the Sika Pet Stairs. Now what this is a foam stairs that comes with these little hard slats that you can slide in, so they provide support when your pet steps on them. So for small dogs that want to get up on a bed or say a couch, and maybe they're old, maybe they can't really jump high, this gives them nice walking planks that they can step on and kind of walk up the stairs and get on the couch. As you can see, it's wrapped upon wrapped and compressed with this plastic and shrink wrapped.
All right, it does come fully shrink wrapped. You're going to have to pull it out, and then you're going to have to unbag it yet again. So it has 2 wrappings for this. Once you have it out, you're going to actually have to, of course, unfold it the rest of the way and then add in the wood plates. Now, the wood plates are simplified. They just slide in. You do have to work them a little bit from the knitted top. Now, the knitted top is nice and soft. It is, of course, memory foam style foaming pad to make the brick up. Does unzip, and it actually opens up so you can wash the cover, because sometimes dogs have accidents or they're playing around in the mud and they come running up on it, so you are able to wash it. You would think because it is a foam brick that it's not going to be very stable. Untrue. Once you add that wood plank, the actual stability of this is quite the opposite. It's very stable, which is kind of cool. All 3 boards do need to go into the slots when doing that, but then once you have it, you guys have a nice little step set. You're going to have to work them in there, of course, like he's doing once you're in there, same as if you're taking the part to wash it. You're going to have to work those boards out. Very stable. Once it's there, though, you're good to go. Now, remember, though, when you flip the stairs up, to zip it closed that way. Now, right here, you guys notice the puppo uses the bottom step, but when he comes up, he uses multiple steps to come up, which is kind of cool. I like this. But that is pretty much what your dog's going to do to climb up on your bed, your couch, or any other area that you are using this in. So, EC Haga's got you covered with that. Or if you guys need, we also have the EC Haga dog bed. Now this, of course,
Yo, what's up, my friends?
Sizes. This is a memory foam style mattress cushion, of course, for your actual dogs. Now this is going to be about $25, but does come in other sizes. We are showing you guys, I believe, a large variant, but there is extra large 2XL as well, all the way down to extra, extra small. I think the starting size is approximately like 30 by 20. Then there's 35 by 30. There's also 41 by 27 and so on. There's a lot of them. A lot of different colorways too. So it comes in like 8 or 9 colors. So if you guys want a different color or variant, you have that option. Maybe you guys have multiple dogs and each one gets their own color. It is made from polyester, removable cover, fully washable with anti-slip bottom grip. And then, of course, I apologize for the cough. Couldn't mute it in time. You have, of course, that anti-slip grip on the bottom and the egg crate insert that actually can come out so you can wash the whole thing. It is a waterproof cover. Now, you do have a Sherpa fabric with, of course, a bonded woven fabric and egg crate or orthopedic foam that goes in the middle with this, of course, variants. It is still breathable, so it's actually good for that. It will have to sit out, unzip, and then usability with that. So that's all there is to it. Good little dog bed, perfect little piece if you guys need for those puppos. We have one last product in the carousel, and this, of course, is this very Sure Blue hanging closet piece.
This is the Sure Blue hanging storage bag. It's made from water-resistant Oxford cloth, which makes it lightweight, and it has firm stitches. It's strong and durable, and the zippers are high quality to ensure its longevity. Being that it is waterproof and has mesh material, it definitely has good air permeability, which is excellent for deodorizing and preventing moisture from being absorbed. I love how easily this storage container collapses. It makes it more portable, as well as it does have stainless steel hooks on it, so when you get to your location, you can easily hang it in the closet or bathroom. The large size has a lot of room, as well as having 3 tiers makes it very versatile in how you use it and where you take it. Overall, I love that it has a strong hook, it's easy to fold, it has a practical buckle so you can compress space and fit it more easily in your storage, as well as a double zip.
And it's perfectly double zip, so you can actually fold it back closed and put it away. This would break out great for like your kids' diapers or closed socks if you guys want to divide those up. Even their little shoes or either clothing. Now, guys, that's not all it can be used for. You can use it for your own clothing and dividing up your own stuff in your closets. It's a great little variant, of course, with that. Now, it's a beautiful little piece. Very, very amazing little stuff, of course, with that. Now, we showed you guys a bunch of very cool products today on a bunch of great deals for that. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today on this show. With that being said, that is the last of the show, and I will see you guys on the next one, I believe, tomorrow night on Jackery. So we'll have a Jackery stream tomorrow night around 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So see you guys on the next show. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and later, everybody.